I agree with Ray. We have issues in our buildings. I know in the activity center, because not only do I look at the irrigation bills, but I look at shore cleaning. They cleaned up a leak upstairs and they used kills. You can't do that. We're going to get black mold over there too. So we need to have people doing the proper procedures and spending the money to make sure we don't get black mold. Everybody will get sick if we start getting black mold in all the buildings. So I agree with you. I also agree with Ron. The problem was not wanting to spend the money on irrigation, and now we are. But my question is, there were bids because nobody saw these bids. And when I asked Vita for the bids, she told me they didn't have the bids because management was not involved. So I had to go track down the bids from the irrigation committee, which I asked Ron, and he said maybe he's got them. But where are these bids with the other? Because I also don't feel comfortable with a company that's been in business for a couple of years. They overbilled us $23,000 for sales tax. They overbilled us for putting pink flags up for $10,000. That's in the contract. They overbilled us for wiring $15,000. They gave bills that said 82 extra hours for men, and they don't say why. I think that this company's overbilled us $30,000, $40,000. I mean, I'm not comfortable doing a 5-year contract with a company that is operating this way.
Everything you just said is wrong.
No, actually, the $23,000 we're getting back.
Everything you just said is incorrect.
It is
Every
correct.
single one of those invoices was justified.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, they were.
Then why didn't
They
you catch
are.
the sales tax? Okay, I am going to
I'm
go...
not talking about the sales tax issue. I'm talking about all the
Pink
invoices
flags.
that you looked at.
Let's just go
Every
to
single one of those invoices
Dan?
was justified and approved.
Dan, pink flags are in the contract. We were billed for pink flags. $8,000 for pink flags. It's in the contract. How do you justify that?
I can justify every single one of them.
Go ahead, justify.
I don't know which one you're talking about right now. I know
8,000 on
that you
putting
put in
pink
your email,
flags out.
The two that you put in
All
your
right,
email.
I'm going to give you the whole
Two that you
thing,
put in your email.
and I'll email it to all of you guys, and you'll see it.
Look, I don't want to argue over this.
You are never
Two that you
in
put in your
Kathy.
email
Thank you,
was
Jackie.
justified.
Let me address the flags. If I'm correct, I don't have the contract with me, but the flags, the money was to purchase all the flags. Believe it or not, the stuff is expensive. The installing, they did, including in the contract. As far as the invoices, the $80-some thousand she just mentioned, we had to bring extra men in during the summertime for wire problems. And we had wires because people's water was down, and we put emergency wire down, temporary through the woods or whatever, just to get the system running, to get their sprinklers running again. And then we had to bring men in to start trying to focus on just the wire, so that part of it was just for extra men, just for the wire. What else? Anything else?
Thank you.
Exactly right.
Thanks, Ron.
Again, we've gone through this enough. Let's vote. Irma?
Yes.
Lee?
Yes.
Art?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Debbie?
Yes.
Jerry?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. Next motion to approve. Dan?
Next, the motion is to approve a proposal from New Jersey American as recommended by Landscape for the conversion of 11 wells. A proposal to approve, a motion to approve the proposal from New Jersey American Irrigation as recommended by the Landscape Committee for the conversion of 11 well timers to a 2-wire system at a cost of $132,000. The funds will be taken out of the 2024 capital reserves.
Questions from the board? Oh, first of all, I need a second.
Second.
Now, questions from the board. Questions from the community.
Angelo Vetro, 13 Green Willows. Looks like it's going to be a long night. Can we order some pizza? All right. I have a simple question. This project, when do we know that we have to do it?
I didn't understand the question.
You don't understand the question? No. When do we know that this project had to be done?
This one right
June,
now?
July, November, September?
This one right now?
Yeah.
Be completed by the